Leanne Barrette from Sacramento, California will get us going here in the championship show. Goes it a bit high.
It looks like the lanes are much tighter for Leanne than they were in her other match. She got to bowl the second match last time, which is to her advantage. She has to be further right, which gives her less hold. She'll feel like that she can go high at any time.
3-6-10 standing for Leanne. Early on, tries to get her spare. Chops the 3-6-10 up, early open frame. We'll see how she rebounds from that.
It's the toughest part here when you get started, is getting comfortable and getting into the flow of things. And she looks uncomfortable and leads to a tough spare.
So, Chris, very early in this match, Cara Honeychurch tries to take advantage of the Barrette open frame. Left-hander. Starting where she left off on her first show, and she was so impressive, taking that same path to the pocket, so consistent. As she's told us, Chris, she's bowled at a mall before as an amateur, knows the setting a little bit.
Well, she sure came out looking comfortable here right off the bat. A little bit softer than in her first match, which is to her advantage anyway. That's what she likes to do. In her first match, she had to throw very firm. She looks pretty comfortable and says she's very comfortable.
Good start for her. Second frame, Leanne. Better shot. Pins flying everywhere. Somehow the 10 stands. For the bowler who, a few years ago, Tom, became the fourth woman to surpass $1 million in earnings. She was really at the top of her game at that point.
Yeah, Dave, and before this event, you know, being away from the WBA tour for a couple of years, she wondered if she really still had the competitive edge, and wondered if even if a tour came back, if she'd be a part of it. I think that this event pretty much shows that she still has that edge.
Over a 17-year career, 26 titles for Leanne Barrette. Truly one of the pioneers of women's bowling, and it started at an early age. Go professional or go to college. And she helped pave the way for many generations of women in the future to pursue professional bowling, as has the great Cara Honeychurch from Melbourne, Australia. Crunching all 10 into the pit again, Cara Honeychurch has got her line dialed up. Talk about perfect form, perfect delivery, and 10 pins into the pit. Crunch in the 1-2 pocket for the lefty. Now Leanne playing catch-up. A perfect shot from Leanne Barrette.
That's picture perfect release. Watch this release at the bottom. She walks a little bit left like most power players, gets her swing in behind her, and bang. A little bend of the elbow to help increase the revolution rate. That's what's made her a big winner on tour.
Great look from our crew on the release point of Leanne there. From the left side, first high shot we've seen, I think, in 2 shows from Cara. Off the mark there through the nose.
Well, if Cara has a fault, it's occasionally she gets fast with her feet, which will make her timing early, cause the ball to be inside of her target, goes high just like that.
2-4-7 to cover. Hear the baby screaming in the background. She's used to that right at home with Emma, 18 months old. I'm sure it's not a quiet household. With a toddler running around, nicely done. Covers her 3 pins for the mark.
It's a lot easier to block out when they're not yours.
Yeah, exactly right. Good start here from the Fashion Show Mall in Vegas. Fans young and old enjoying the action. Fashion Show Mall does host fashion shows on the catwalk, but thanks to the fine folks from Kegel with their new high-performance lane for the 21st century, the Edge Lane, it's been transformed to a 1-lane bowling center, complete with manual pin setters and a ramp manual ball return. Very unique, unusual atmosphere for our world-class bowlers. It's a mall and a bowling arena at the same time. It's something. Through the nose. Yikes. Look at the split.
Oh boy, and this is really not what she needed. She had a chance to build a little momentum, cut into that lead. This one goes high. This is This is the dreaded 4 count through the middle. She cuts the heart out, and it's the most difficult split to make.
Wow.
Other than the big 4 in the pocket 7-10.
3, 4, 6, 7, 10 up. 4-7 will stay up. Did take the majority of the pins on the right side of the deck, but it's a big open with an 8-pin count.
Leanne's got enough game to make this. You have to use a lot of hook. You have to hit the right side of this pin and slide it across with still enough ball to hit the 9-pin, but way too heavy on the 3.
Cara Honeychurch from Melbourne, Australia tries to take advantage. And will. And Tom, this is the kind of moment she really thrives on. When she was on the Pro Tour, these were her times. 18 months ago, Cara gave birth to her daughter Emma when she got the call to travel here in Las Vegas. 33-pin lead now on Leanne Barrette. And is she ever focused and into this match? Back to Leanne. Nearly the 7-10. The 10 up only for Leanne Barrette. Very exciting time for a lot of the bowlers here. Kim Terrell getting married this fall. Leanne Barrette is in the wedding. Those two very good friends from Northern California. There's a 10-pin for Leanne, and she herself is engaged.
Yes, Gary Holzenberg, her fiance, a former professional bowler and very talented man himself.
Nicely done conversion, takes care of her mark in the 10-pin. So for a lot of these bowlers, Chris, to have fiancés, husbands who are bowlers themselves, you know, because you're with Linda, what advantage does that present?
Well, it certainly gives some insight as to what you're doing day in, day out. You're gone on the road so much that to have no idea what the other person is doing can be very stressing to some people. So,
all 10 down for Cara. Just the knowledge, background of the game must be helpful too.
For sure, like earlier we talked about, Carolyn called home in between the break and talked to Dell, and Dell actually helped her without watching a shot. Having that kind of support at home and being able to identify with what's going on is key to the survival and the support function of being a professional.
Off the mark again. Wow. Double wood and 10-pin. Tough split to convert.
And that's a ball change there. She tried to make an adjustment. It's the right thing to do. Last chance, really ditch effort. This ball gets wide and doesn't make it back from the spot the other one had been hooking too much from. Unless you throw a backup ball here, this one's nearly impossible to make.